हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू दिल का रिश्ता टॉक। आज की हमारी गेस्ट एक बहुत छोटी सी स्वीट सी 22 साल की लड़की है who just started content creation as a profession. She is from an army family and is really sweet. So I उनसे बात करते हैं कि why did she decide to become a content creator and how is her life going as a content creator. Alright, so Mirha, let's begin with a little bit of family background. I'm really sorry about the flu voice.
Yeah, same. I think it's in the air.
Yeah, probably. So tell us about yourself a bit.
So I am the youngest kid of a dad who was in the army and a housewife mother. They have been really kind to us and really loving since our childhood. लेकिन आप army background से होते हो तो you have to move a lot. Like आप हर city, different city में जाते हो, हर city को छोड़ के. And then schooling आपकी दोबारा से from scratch start होती है. You have to make a lot of new friends, see new people. तो मेरा बहुत यही रहा है कि I've traveled a lot throughout Pakistan. बाकी since I have दो बड़े भाई तो I'm really spoiled at home.
Okay.
And
you're the only sister?
I'm the only daughter as well. So I really like that feeling. I love being the youngest spoiled kid.
Okay. All right. So I think the biggest struggle being an army kid is that, like you said, making new friends. So do you remember anyone that you still, wish that you could have stayed there and be friends with?
Yeah, I have had a really weird relationship, friendship-wise, like a very weird experience. Like, bachpan mein, I used to fight a lot with my friends and ab jaake I'm, having stable relationships. Lekin, there was this friend of mine and we ended on really bad terms, so I do regret wo wali ladai. And she lives in Islamabad now. And we have talked ek do dafa, but never became friends like that again.
All right. And what are you studying at the moment?
I am studying business from Beacon House University. I'm doing my bachelor's BBA.
Okay. So you're the youngest kid. Is anybody in your family married? Like your brother?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's now jump on to the content creation side. Was it always the dream to become the content creator and be in the, spotlight?
Like बचपन से I feel like हर लड़की को शौक तो बहुत होता है. Especially we have seen Bollywood movies all our lives. तो हमें होता है कि यार वही लाइफ चाहिए. लेकिन शुरू में थोड़ा सा like while growing up my parents were a bit strict. Like मामा भी मार देती थी आराम से. बेइज्जती तो डेली का काम था. लेकिन अब जाके I feel like जैसे टाइम चेंज हो रहा है दे आर ऑल्सो रियलाइजिंग कि अब हमें थोड़ा सा फ्री हैंड देना है. तो फिर उसके बाद वी वर लिविंग इन इस्लामाबाद बिफोर बट देन व्हेन आई मूव्ड टू लाहौर तो आई डिसाइडेड कि आई एम गोना गिव दिस अ गो. एंड मेरे जहन में इस तरह इनिशियली नहीं था कि आई एम गोना मेक दिस माई प्रोफेशन और समथिंग. मैंने बस शौक में ही पब्लिक कर दिया था अकाउंट. देन आई स्टार्टेड गेटिंग वर्क लाइक शूट्स एंड PRs. तो आई वाज लाइक कि व्हाई नॉट, लाइक इफ इट्स वर्किंग तो व्हाई नॉट मेक इट.
They're supportive.
Yeah.
And see, being a girl and a content creator in Pakistan is a bit, the awam that we have.
So true.
It's very challenging.
Literally before this podcast, when I was sitting downstairs, I was just reading my text and I showed my friend a message I got daily basis pe. They are just so weird, like, mujhe samajh nahi aati what's going on in their head when they are saying such things, but it's the reality.
And how do you think, does it bother you?
Sometimes yes, because I come from a Syed family and most of the comments are, how are you a Muslim? You should remove Syed from your name. Yes, you could relate.
I get that a lot.
Like aap naam se Syeda hata do. If my family does not have a problem with how I'm dressing or like what I'm doing, then how can a third person even know the dynamics? Mera God ke saath kya relationship hai? मेरा फैमिली के साथ क्या है, like how my own mind works. But I feel like freedom of speech के नाम पे everybody's like saying anything they want to at this point.
Also, I don't think, personally, I believe कि हमारे जो बेचारे मौलवी मुल्ला हजरात हैं वो they're doing worse than what we are. I think it doesn't, how you dress doesn't define how religious you are. So that's one thing. But another thing is, so Mirha, there's a lot of competition. Like every other person you see is becoming a content creator. Why do you think that the younger generation is more drawn towards this profession?
I feel like because the access of internet is just so easy nowadays. Like किसी के पास भी phone आएगा, they can install whatever app they want, they can do whatever they want. And I feel like it's really easy. Like आप घर बैठे you can make a really stupid video and you go viral. You can get a lot of views. So I think it's about how you're pursuing those things and how you're dealing with everything.
Also, probably how it's, the monetization that comes with it is something that people think is easy money.
Yeah.
But I think only a content creator knows the struggle behind it.
I feel like people do think it's easy money, but it's not. Like, I have my friends who just started right now, and they are always asking me, what can we do to improve our reach? Ya kis tarah we can get more work? Initially, they are getting unpaid work, obviously. So I feel like when you're in this thing, तो तब you know
तभी
more.
आपको पता चलता है कि आप क्या कर रहे हो. और वो भी होगा ना, it's just, I don't think कि आप रीच अच्छी कर लो, आप सारी स्ट्रैटेजी अच्छी लगा लो, सब कर लो, लेकिन it's also the luck that,
Yeah, true.
मतलब like Dana Neer got famous over the party हो रही है, and वो एक वीडियो थी, although she had that following before that, but that was the one thing that got her. Yeah. So इस तरह की बहुत सी चीज़ें होती हैं. What do you so you've got a very pleasant personality, you've got the camera face and everything.
Thank you.
Do you plan on making it to dramas?
I actually did get an offer for a drama which was getting shot in our university. So like जो हमारे student council के थे, he's a family friend. So he texted me कि, and the Manijas was in it and his son was the leading actor. So I did go to the audition as well and I did get it, but the dates were clashing with my final term exams. And I was like, it's either this or that.
Yeah.
And I couldn't afford, repeating the entire semester. So I was like, काम तो मिल जाएगा. But that was more important for me.
What's the one role or what's the one kind of a script that you think that you would want to do?
I feel like I have done a bit of acting work with my friends, like for their videos, thesis, वगैरह. So I did this scene where I was supposed to cry like over a breakup, and I think I did pretty good. Because मुझे acting का उस तरह नहीं था शुरू से, लेकिन when I saw myself, I was like, that is something.
Okay, so coming back to the family and how it's so we have our immediate family and we have the extended family. Immediate family आपको accept कर भी ले तो the extended family keeps on
Creating
fuss and
Yeah.
drama, और आपके parents को भी कहते रहते हैं कि भाई समझाओ. So I wouldn't want you to name them, obviously.
The name is popping in my head
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, but is there anyone specific or is there any incident specific that you remember that created like a lot of drama?
Yeah, I did face a lot of that, but recently ये हुआ था कि some fake account texted my brother who lives in Australia. Even though he knows I'm doing this, but they still send my profile and my pictures and they were like कि तुम्हारी बहन ये कर रही है. And similarly among my cousins too, like they show my parents, but my mom follows me, my dad is not on Instagram so he doesn't. My brothers follow me, तो मुझे वही हंसी आती है कि
जितना भी try कर
you
लो.
can try, but like
Yeah.
God knows better.
True. What are the future plans? Do
Future
you want to
plans?
take this as a profession?
Yes.
And do you, or maybe like you said, you're studying business, so you have a plan of something of your own.
I feel like I am gonna start a business of my own, like side by side, but I'm still gonna do content creation because I really like doing it. Matlab, I don't do it for the money or for getting more work or whatever. I do it because I really like doing it. मुझे fashion का शौक है, मुझे pictures लेने का शौक है, तो मतलब मेरा चलता रहेगा. I feel like.
Nice, I like it. But another thing, Mirha, a lot of people struggle with the confidence and camera shy होते हैं, बहुत सी चीजें होती हैं. So were you camera shy before you started it?
No, I don't think I've ever been camera shy.
So you had that Kareena Kapoor inside you.
The Geet.
the
Yeah.
Geet in you always. That's good. So what's the funniest proposal that you've ever got?
Okay, let me think about that. Proposals तो I usually get like text saying के marry me or इस तरह ही. But this one time a guy texted me this really long poem and he was like, I wrote this for you myself, and I was so like, I had time on myself. I googled it and it was some actual poet's poem, and I did not even respond because I usually don't respond to weird DMs. लेकिन कभी कभार I do. Like कल I woke up तो some guy was commenting on my clothes and he was like, you know, how is your dad okay with it? So I was like, how is your mom okay with birthing a person like you? Like, how is she okay with that?
I mean, there are people. Another thing that I really feel is that in this particular field, there are women that are very supportive, but then there are women that, you know, they're always constantly trying to pull you down. And sometimes there are our own friends. So, have you faced any such thing in your time as a content creator?
Yes, I have. Like, most of the hate comments we get are from other women, which is really sad for me because, you know, women obviously and already face so much from men around them. So I feel like other women should be supportive and kind towards each other because we know how hard it is for all of us.
True. And do you think that has something to do with because they can't do it?
Yeah, I feel like it's a mixture of all those things. Like, they can't do it, they are not allowed to do it, they are fed that is wrong, and you know, all of these factors.
And does that take a toll on you?
For a time being, yes. Like, if I'm reading something really hateful, तो मुझे initially थोड़ा सा बुरा लगता है. But then I'm like, यार मिस कराओ, मतलब अब
अपना चलना ठीक तो फिर हाँ.
And my mom is really supportive. Like, she is like 10 times as bad as I am. Like, she's the baddie. So she always, like, अगर मुझे कोई चीज़ बुरी भी लगे, and I always share stuff with her, तो मैं उनको बताती हूँ कि अम्मा ये फलाना बंदा ये कह रहा है. तो she's always like, why do you care? Like, you have a family that supports you, you have good friends, you are doing good, like, grades wise and everything else, so you shouldn't care about what other people are saying.
So Mirha, are you like the girl that goes out in shops and dresses, or do you have that a little bit of traditional touch in you that you help around the house or is तरह का?
I wish I had that. I really do. Like, I try my best, but वही बात है कि I was the only daughter और सबसे छोटी, तो शुरू से like my mom never asked me to do anything. अब भी if I'm going in the kitchen and मुझे खुद भी दिल से हो ना कि मैं कुछ कर लूँ, तो she's like, नहीं बैठ जाओ, मैं कर लूँगी, या house help जो है वो कर लेगी. तो लेकिन I do plan on becoming, because obviously शादी होगी, अपना घर, तो I do want कि मैं
कुछ हाँ थोड़ा बहुत आपको basics आते हो. Right. Mirha, what was the first project that you got? First paid project.
Okay. That was a shoot with Yolo, if you know, like Yolo, the brand. तो उनके साथ था, and they texted me on Instagram, तो मेरे लिए बहुत न्यू था because मैंने पहले किया हुआ नहीं था. They sent me the entire brief, so we seen ये वो. खैर, I talked to my mom and I was like, I got the shoot and it's an ad, तो मैं कर लूँ. She was like, हाँ, sure, it's your first big thing, so you should do it. Where I went, and that, like, it was really nice shoot overall. Like, the people were nice, content भी मज़े का बना था. So that was like my kickstart, कि, you know, because हमने बहुत सारी, you know, you hear so much controversies about the industry and everything. Yeah. तो मुझे था कि नहीं, it is comfortable for a girl to go.
Also probably because वो जो इतना movement चल चुका है, Me Too and everything, और वो with all of that, I think digital world is, everyone knows that something goes off and someone's gonna post about it. Maybe they don't, you know, आप कुछ prove कर सको या ना कर सको, but it's gonna be there. तो एक वो association
maybe they're scared, they don't want dirt on their name.
Yeah.
लेकिन मतलब उसके बाद भी like मेरे साथ हुए हुए हैं ऐसे incidents in the industry, लेकिन उस हिसाब से नहीं. How much I would have expected अगर मैं कभी ये चीज़ ना करती.
So what's the one incident that you think कि maybe मुझे थोड़ा सा stand up वहाँ पे stand लेना चाहिए था?
एक तो like exploitation तो है, like they would want कि आप इतने से पैसों में या तो पहले तो unpaid ही चीज़ कर दो, वरना वो exploitation is at another hand. But like this one time a photographer, after we shot the thing and he started texting me and asked me to hang out and stuff like that, and that was such a turn off for me, and I just block. मतलब मुझे होता है कि मेरी एनर्जी कम से कम लगे, I block initially. Like
सही है. And what's your like most favorite project so far?
Okay, so I did this ad for Sprite and we shot it in Faisalabad. So like we went to Faisalabad from Lahore. Yeah. So I really liked that. वो जून में था, like peak गर्मी में, and shot था ये कि आप गर्मी में, I had to drive a scooter. तो मतलब मैं आ रही हूँ and I stop and I see Sprite and I'm drinking that. So I think that was really fun. और उसके बाद there was a sequence where I had to distribute it among the people who were there, like it was at a bus stand. So but I was distributing the Sprite among the people there, so it was really fun. Like I enjoyed myself a lot.
And what's the one project that you think that got you that was the peak of it?
Okay. I feel like the shoot I did for Gul Ahmed, like it was a web shoot, but I got a lot of work after that. Okay. Yeah.
Great. All right. So, Mirha, like I said before, there's so much competition. Every other person is now becoming content creator. What do you think that's one thing that makes a content creator stand out?
Okay, so I think कि हाँ ये तो आजकल बहुत है कि everybody's like हर दूसरा बंदा ही बन गया content creator. But if you're original and you're doing what you like, मतलब stand out आप तभी कर सकते हो when you are doing something different. And everybody is extraordinary, like कोई भी बंदा similar तो नहीं हो सकता. So I feel like the more originality you bring in your content and authenticity, तो उतना you can stand out more.
I think rather than following just trends, maybe be yourself is something that makes you stand out more. And it's always gonna be. But so let's talk about content creation. I think that there's this span that it lasts from, like you're in your early 20s and probably your mid 30s or by 40s. It's a profession that is on the peak. Because what do you think is gonna be when you're in your mid 30s or late 30s, and you would have to think about, okay, now this line of work is coming to an end and I have to think of something new. What would it be that you would want to?
I really hope that by that time I am stable financially, with like earning my own money, running my own business. And I feel like content creation तो obviously इस तरह फिर मैं नहीं करूँगी. I would just
or maybe become a mom blogger.
Yeah, mom blogger maybe, or like fashion lifestyle mix, like by down that road देखूँगी कि अब क्या चल रहा है.
Speaking of mom blogger, do you think that you would want to continue being a content creator after you get married?
Yeah.
And would you go for a love marriage or an arranged one?
I would love to go for a love marriage because I feel like I'm a really romantic person, like a hopeless romantic. मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगता है fantasize करना and all of that. So I would definitely.
What's your favorite Pakistani fictional character?
Oh my God, it's Fawad Khan from Humsafar, but I don't remember the name of the character.
Ashar.
Ashar, yes. Fawad Khan is just so dreamy, like anything he plays.
But I think Fawad Khan, because the script of the drama was actually, then he's a very loving husband, and then all of a sudden he snaps and he is someone else. Is there any other character that you feel is not just a great lover but a great life partner?
Let me think, because I don't watch a lot of Pakistani content, so I would have to think about that.
Hajra Zamir maybe from Yaqeen Ka Safar.
I can say that. Okay.
Any piece of advice to young girls that you would want to give?
Don't pay a lot of attention to what other people are telling you to do. believe in yourself, be kind to yourself, don't think that you're ugly, you're fat, you're not beautiful enough, you're not, the society standard of whatever you're talking about. And just believe in yourself, and I feel like if you are thinking well, so you will manifest good things in your life. And like, just stay away from negativity and
don't let negativity bother you. Thank you so much, Mirha. It was lovely talking to you.
It was lovely talking to you as well.
Same here. I'll wrap this up, and I'll see you in the next podcast. Tab tak ke liye, Allah Hafiz.